feel the heat, but we don't wanna let go. We answer questions that we ask alone. I hear the words, but they're coming out an echo. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? There's a race, so you win, lead to race. Why complicate that feeling hate when it suffocates at the bottom? Don't take the bait, just walk away, resuscitate your nirvana. I feel a way I've never felt before. I finally found what I'm looking for. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? There's a race, so you win, lead to race. Forever in our open arms, we're thankful we made it safe so far. We proudly show our battle scars because they made us true. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? There's a race, so you win, lead to race. There's a race, so you win, lead to race.
Oh, they can hear me?
Yeah,
Okay,
they can hear
okay.
you.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 19th episode of FNV. FNV is a short Friday night VTuber where I, your host, Suriza Kiri, interview various VTubers from all over the community. In this episode, we have our wonderful guest, Zarastro. Nice to meet you, mate. Nice to meet you.
Hi,
you
hi,
doing?
Suriza. Hi, thanks for having me. I'm wonderful. I hope you've been well.
I've been wonderful. It's a wonder to have you on my show, the FNV Friday Night VTubing.
Hey, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be here. I'm just saying, I'll probably steal your show throughout.
Oh man, I stole your
man.
fucking script. I stole your show. Sheesh.
Yes, sheesh,
God
man.
damn.
Hey,
I know. Good to be here. Good to be
Well,
here.
hi, Kitty. Thanks for doing my
hi.
intro for once. For once, I did not fuck up my intro, guys. I did, however, fuck up the scheduling of last week's episode. So before we properly start this, I need to apologize. Last week's episode featuring Serafina has not gone up on the audio-only platforms on last Sunday as promised. I broke the schedule, but it will be up this weekend. It'll be a double upload this weekend featuring last week's episode and this week's episode. Both will go live on Sunday. So you get
Fucking
double
love
dose of
Serafina.
FNV.
She's great.
She is great, yes. And I found out that you two are very close friends with each other.
Oh yeah.
As well as
We
Bob's
talk about it
Takumoto, and that means I've got 3 of the Oompy squad on my show already. I need to get more.
The Oomfies.
The
Fucking
Oompies.
Oomfies.
Yeah, the fucking Oompies. But
Yeah.
alright, so Suriza or Kitty, what do you want me to call you? I should have asked you this before.
You can call me Jesse. Honestly, I don't mind that
because
at
I
all.
would have called you Jesse because I knew you from before when you were still Jesse Kitty. And then you disappeared off the face of the earth, and a couple of weeks back I found out, oh, you're rebranded.
Oh, it's you, fam. No, but yeah, I don't mind you calling me Jesse. It's kind of an honor to know that you knew me back as Jesse. That's kind of cool. That's really cool.
I've been following you for probably a while by now. I mean, just I had the same experience with Toru Frappe. I think you know her. I think she's a friend of yours as well.
Yeah, I know Toru.
Yeah, where Toru was apparently Klee Hai Shen, and I didn't know.
Oh, you
Because
did?
I was following Klee back then, and then Klee also just disappeared off the face of the earth, and then I totally popped up in my feed somewhere on Twitter or whatever the fuck, and ever since then I was like, hey Tori, do you want to come on the show? And I was like, yeah. And then on the show I found out, oh wait, you were Klee.
It's the same person. That's
You were
fucking
the same
Klee.
person. So yeah, that's happened.
God.
That's happened.
Rebranding is scary.
I don't
It's a
want to
weird
rebrand.
experience.
I like my brand as it is right now. I've
what
been
they all say.
using this name Zarastro for the last 7 years probably.
God damn.
Yeah,
7 years?
just as a gamer tag initially. Then I started content creation in 2018. Stopped at the beginning of 2019. And now I'm back. Fuck yeah, better than ever.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. So enough about me, Jesse. Tell me a bit about you.
What? Oh.
Yeah,
About
you're the
me?
guest on the show, not me.
Oh no, I thought you were my guest.
Oh, sorry.
man.
I've told you. I told you I was gonna steal your show. But yeah, please
so
tell
how do
the
we
people who
begin?
don't say I don't know you at all. How would you introduce yourself?
Oh,
me?
well, I was pastly known as Suriza Kiri. My name now online is Suriza Kiri. I'm a Kraken VTuber. I shitpost a lot on Twitter. I make weird jokes on the internet and fucking, oh no, I'm hot IRL. That's pretty much my only strong point.
You know what? At least you know your values.
I mean, I got who is gonna like tell me that I'm attractive if I don't have to tell myself? Like I gotta love
True.
myself before anyone can love me.
No, that's very good advice, and that's so fucking true.
valid.
It's like you can't love somebody else before you love yourself. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
But I think
Yeah.
I have seen. I think you've posted like dancing stuff on Twitter as well.
I'm also a dancer.
Yes, you
I'm
are
a
a dancer.
shuffler.
And I know one of your favorite artists is Takayan.
Okay, you did a little research. I like
No,
that.
I
actually
just
really
know
like
you
that.
for a while. I've just seen you on my feed for a long time. And
Ooh, this
I
feels
dig
personal. I'm
Takayan's
excited.
music too.
I love Takayan. He's
What's
such a
your-
great fucking creator.
What's your favorite song from him?
Wow,
That's a tough one
I
because
think
he's got a lot of bangers.
he's got a lot of bangers. Takayan in himself has had a lot of music removed off of Spotify and off the face of the fucking earth, right?
Yeah.
But I think my favorite one of all of them has to be fuck, let me find that name. Yeah, I know it's like right here. I'm looking at my Spotify right now. It's in here. It's fuck. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. It's like right here.
It sounds like your Spotify is on the other corner of your room.
No, because I'm looking at my second screen. I'm looking at it like
Wait,
fucking
is your second screen
aggressive.
like a kilometer away from your main one?
Nah, it's a fucking just disappear. There you go. Just disappear.
I don't think I've heard that
Just disappear is such a good fucking. I'll send you in DMs. You could listen to it later.
Aye.
It's a fucking amazing song, mate. It feels like you're just strolling through the city at night. I literally would go out to walks at night, like a few years back, listening to this song, just on fucking loop.
My favorite song from him, I think, is "Date Me Not Them."
"Date Me Not Them" is also amazing.
Yeah, I listened to
hard
that
as
in the
fuck.
car the other day, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, chiniko. That's the right song, right? I'm thinking of the right song, right?
Yeah, that's fucking great. I used to have like his music in full playlists, just fucking like on repeat. I had, like,
I know I
1,000
had
minutes
another
of music.
favorite. I know I had another favorite song from his, but I think it got removed from Spotify. At least in my area.
That's so sad. No,
It
most
is.
of them have gone deleted because of
Is it?
how aggressive his lyrics are. Because they're very
Ah.
depressing, very
I mean, yeah.
on the edge of everything. Yeah, they're very
Yeah.
yikes.
I mean, what's
But-
one of the songs?
still-
Human Trash Like Me or something? What?
Yeah, I have a whole playlist that shows all the songs that are deleted. So for instance,
Oh, okay.
My
And they're
Favorite
just
Human
grayed
is
out.
God was a really good song that got deleted. Go,
They're-
I Minstrel
yeah.
Pain. I Love
They're
You and Lost, Get Lost, Face Judgers, yada yada yada.
Yeah, and they're all just grayed out. never to
there's,
be
like,
heard again,
hundreds of
unfortunately.
songs.
Yeah.
I wish I had them downloaded. I won't lie to you. They're fucking amazing.
They are. So his songs are just like next level. And he's got so fucking many of them. I don't know how this man can just pump out fucking more Takayan songs.
Right?
Like when I first found him, I was like, holy hell. This dude's got more songs than a fucking a band that's like been active for 20 years. And like full-fledged albums and shit.
He genuinely like pops music almost like dual monthly.
Yeah.
Or not even like monthly. It's insane the rate that this motherfucker drops it in.
And then you get Tool, who drop a new album like once every decade.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the ones who dropped every decade are also fucking amazing.
Yeah,
I follow a lot
true.
of rap and I follow a lot of rap and like electro swing music, right?
Yeah.
Electro swing music, those don't even fucking drop almost ever. But with rap, it's like, okay, sometimes it drops per year, sometimes it drops per 2 years, sometimes it drops per half year. It really depends on the artist itself. Like, let's say Drake. When was his latest drop? I think like 2021? I don't remember. Drake. I think he dropped in 2022. Latest drop. Yeah, 2021.
2020.
Certified Lover Boy.
Oh, I think I know that one.
Mm-hmm. It's a
Maybe.
really good
Actually,
album.
I don't really listen to Drake. I don't listen to that much rap unless it's British. Like I listen to grime and
British
drill.
rap.
Yeah, no, I listen to grime and drill a lot, and I guess sad rap and Japanese rap I listen. But otherwise, I don't listen to stuff like Drake or, you know, other types of stuff that much.
I feel like the reason I got into Drake the first time was
Yeah.
because there was a song called Only You Freestyle, right?
Mhm.
And I'm Middle Eastern, so hearing like languages that I usually hear around me putting those songs,
Oh,
Habibti please, Anaki, you know that one?
I
That
know. I
actually,
don't
it was
know
like, oh my god, I'll send you
Oh.
as well.
Oh, you were like, hey, holy shit.
Fucking amazing.
They're speaking my language.
Yeah, no, I speak, I'm learning Arabic, right? And I'm learning also, well, I also know Hebrew from where I live. And with all of that, I'm like, oh my god, that's languages I speak. That's fucking sick. So I got more into it, more into it, more into it.
Yeah.
And I started fucking loving Drake. It's fucking great. Like Drake and other American artists I found thanks to Drake. It was like a whole long way.
I think I've had like some kind of experience like that. Not really with any overseas bands or stuff, or groups like singing in Afrikaans, which is my language. But like I've found some Afrikaans bands that, you know, work pretty cool. Like one that I'd recommend is Van Coke Cartel or Fuck Off Politica. Which that last one basically directly translates to fuck off police car.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. They make some good music. But
It reminds me
Yeah,
of
no.
Fuck the Police from the French.
NWA, fuck
Like,
the police.
No, Assassin de la Police. That's the song.
Oh,
Oh my
whoop,
god, I've not
whoop.
heard that song.
That's
in
the sound
so
of the
long.
police. Whoop whoop. Let's not get DMCA involved here.
I'm not okay. Yeah, let's not get you in legal trouble. I remember because I grew up, like, I was born in France, right?
Yeah.
And I grew up where I live currently, and in France, the music that like I would listen there was so fucking different next to what I listen to do nowadays. And then after all these languages I've learned, I've started learning English. It's like a whole fucking trip sometimes to think of sentences when I speak to someone, because like through like almost 4 or 5 languages, I have to
Yeah.
translate the correct words to
Yeah.
not speak another language to you by accident. So if sometimes I randomly spout out a random word from another language, my friends get so fucking confused.
I'm waiting for that to happen here. I want that to happen at some point here.
It literally, like, I don't even speak that much fluent Russian, right? And you could ask me a question, I wouldn't understand. I'd be like, что?
Oh.
Like what?
Yeah, yeah, что? It's like I'd use like ke and nani as well, but
Ke
sto
as
could
well,
also
is amazing.
sto could also come out. Oh, sorry, in good old Afrikaans, what?
What? Or when I insult, oh my god, when I insult like in games, I get so angry in different languages. I could insult them in French, Arabic. Like my favorite is whenever I get pissed, like in League, right? And someone kills me, I just go lahmar. And that means you fucking donkey in Arabic. Yeah.
I could just hear with the lach and the r. Yeah, I could hear that, like that's Arabic 100%. Lahmar.
And you also got in Hebrew ya ben zona, which means you son of a bitch.
And then of course Russian. You get?
But yeah.
Сука, блядь.
Which means which means your mom sucks dick, or I sucked your mom's pussy. I don't even remember which one.
Wait, say that again.
I said that as a joke once to one of my friends. They're like, dude, you shouldn't say that. I'm like, what do you mean? It's not that bad. And they're like, dude, it means I sucked your mom's pussy. I'm like, oh.
This stream's been age restricted now.
Oh damn!
I'm joking. We have no holds barred here.
The question yet?
That's
crazy.
Oh, I mean, no, that's fine. We can just keep talking. Yeah, as long as you know, we just keep going. I think there was a time. I think with Seraphy actually. No, wait, no, not Seraphy. I told her I'll call her Sephi. The Sephi. I said, yeah, we went on, like, I think the first 40 minutes before we actually got past the what's your lore question.
That's crazy.
Fucking,
what was it? I was telling my friend about this interview. His name's Cruzy. He's fucking amazing. He's not a VTuber at all. And he told me I need to mention him, and I need to mention that you should listen to Great Days, the song from JoJo's. Oh. It's an amazing fucking song, and you should really listen to it at some point.
Oh,
or else he will personally find you. I mean,
he will find me. I will find you,
of me.
And I will kill you.
He was known as the Flesh Tuber for a while.
Oh, damn.
He was just a normal face cam streamer.
But he interacts with all of these VTubers.
Oh my god! Wow, that was fucking hilarious.
Okay, well, then I'll send it to me along with everything else over Discord DMs, and then I'll give it a listen at some point. But okay then, since you brought it up, let's get into the first question that you told me that I should skip, but you know what, I'm gonna ask it anyways. Hey, Kitty, what's your lore?
I never thought of lore.
I'm putting you on the spot.
I'm a dancer. No, that's literally kind of what I've wanted, which is the reason I literally, before the show, I told you, don't tell me the questions. I want to know them on like the spot.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised. The lore really isn't much. I've always had like a connections between me and my dancing skills, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm very passionate about my dancing.
Yeah, and I mean, you are good at it. I've seen them. They're fucking.
Stop! You're making me
I can't, dude. I've got 2 left feet. I can't dance to save my life. I can play the guitar a bit, but I can't fucking dance. I'll play the guitar and sing, and you dance.
I wish. But fucking Suriza Kiri as well was my alias for a while when I was still a normal streamer, even before VTubing. Oh. And Suriza Kiri is just like an alternate character that I have, which I just really like the fit. I really feel more comfortable with this character overall. She's just a crackin' dancer, and she's a lot of what I want to image myself as a content creator.
She's a crackin'. Where are the tentacles?
There, I can get them to you, but you'll have to make sure to not show it on stream because there's under titty.
Ah.
Yeah.
You can send it to me in DMs.
Actually, does it get banned? Does it get you banned on
no, I don't think so. I think I've had issues. No, dude, that's fine. That's just some underboob.
Yeah.
What do you mean? That would get me banned. It's just some underboob.
I'm just being careful because I know that on my on Twitch,
Yeah.
they fuck your shit over.
Oh.
So that's why I'm like being mad careful.
Dude, I got so pissed off at Twitch last night. So I've been having issues for the last week or two where I can't chat in Twitch. My Twitch chat is just endlessly loading. I can't type messages. I can't see other people's messages. I can't do shit. And that's been going on for like a week or more. And I was like, you know, you want to tune into your VTuber friends' streams, right? You just want to watch them and just chat a bit and then lurk and do whatever the fuck you were gonna do anyways. At least that's what I do. But I couldn't do that at all. So last night I was like, alright, let me look up and see what else other people have done. And apparently this was a big issue like 2 years ago. And people said just clearing your cookies would do it. And then I cleared my cookies and then I was logged out because I cleared my cookies. And then I couldn't log back in. I had the right email, right password, right phone number too, right username, everything was right. But then when I logged in, it wouldn't tell me incorrect password or username. It would just say there was a problem.
Damn, bro, you got banned. That's crazy.
And I don't even stream on Twitch.
Nah, you just got clapped.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, so I was struggling with that shit for fucking 2 hours, trying to reset my password too, didn't fucking work. They couldn't send me verification emails, they couldn't send me verification codes to my phone. And then somehow this morning when I logged on, or when I switched off my PC and just launched Twitch again, I was like, alright, let me try. And it worked. What the fuck?
Jeez.
Apparently a full restart was all it needed. I don't know.
Nah, sometimes it takes a bit of time and then it's like, okay, now we're gonna work with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit silly.
But you know what? Speaking of Twitch, how's your experience been with it? Like as a streamer, as a content creator, and as a viewer, because I'm assuming you probably do watch like your friends' streams and stuff.
I'm not very much of a viewer, if I'm honest.
Okay.
I'm more of a content creator.
Yeah.
If I do anything, I watch sometimes a few streamers such as Tyler One, ota-p, and etc. You know the gang. XQC.
You watch more YouTube videos than Twitch streams?
Yes, I watch YouTube a lot more.
So that means that I have a greater chance of getting into your recommended if you sub.
Oh no. Too long, man. I'm subbing. Okay, hold on. Oh, man, I've subscribed. Aw, scheiße.
Hey, I don't have any. I didn't get an alert for that because sometimes YouTube alerts don't work, and the alerts won't show on FNV anyways because this has to be audio friendly as well. For people who are purely just listeners. But yeah, so how has your experience as a streamer then been in that case?
So that's actually a really interesting question. I've been a streamer ever since December 6th, 2018, right?
Ooh.
That's the first day I started, and I was a fighting game streamer really back in the day.
What fighting games did you play?
Yeah, my Heroes Justice was the main one. I had my Steam name set to twitch.tv/Jesse_Kirishima. And that was literally my name for like the longest time.
Damn.
And people would like fight from there. I used to be a face cam streamer and we'd like fuck around and do battles, and I was like really known to the point where like I'd average like 30 to 40 viewers within like not even a month of being a streamer there. I was literally the most known streamer in that category.
That's pretty fucking good.
I remember I would always like shoot to being top 1 Kirishima in the world, which I've achieved at some point, but it didn't last too long because then cheaters got into the game and they point systemed themselves up. I still got the gold. Yeah, I still got the gold. Bandai games, you know, they're not great.
No?
Yeah, no, they're not too great. They're easy to access and cheat and everything. That's why I don't really want to touch the new Demon Slayer game. The new Demon Slayer game is not amazing. I genuinely dislike it.
I played some of it. I played it against a friend. I enjoyed it.
It's fun, but it's so easy to find infinite that literally wins you the game, and that's what sucks.
I guess, yeah, that's true. Nezuko is kind of overpowered. At least in my experience fighting with a friend.
Yeah. There was a water basin move, which I literally hopped into rank, and I just beat the fuck out of someone on stream within like 10 minutes. And I literally refunded the game live on stream because it was so fucking bad.
Oh, damn.
If a game doesn't make you at least strategically think a bit, or like actually plan out your move and just instantly make you slap people and win, I don't like it. It's stupid. It's easy to play, easy to master. I like a game that's easy to play and hard to master, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Stuff like Tekken,
so you
maybe?
can always like get into it. Yeah, Tekken's amazing. I don't play much Tekken. I play Guilty Gear Strive a lot lately.
I think, what was the Tekken I played? I think like way back, I think I played either Tekken 5 or 4. I think it was 5 though.
I've never been much for Tekken.
I enjoyed that a lot. But otherwise, I'm not really into fighting games. The one that I've probably played the most is Shrek Super Slam.
Shrek Super Stand?
Oh, Super Slam. Have you never played it or heard of it?
Never heard of Shrek Super Slam in my life, but now I'm very interested.
Now you have to. You have to play it at some point.
I definitely will.
Shrek Super Slam. Here you go. Let me.
If I ever get like drifted off my.
I don't know if it's on Steam or something.
Because I have ADHD and it gets really bad.
Oh, don't worry, I do too.
Yeah,
ADHD gang.
So
no, we can go on tangents all we want, because I mean that's the point of the podcast, no?
It is actually the point of a podcast, but I like to keep a little bit of formal, if we really want to be like that, because we could be all chaotic we want, but
well, I mean we that's why we just have the script that I yeeted a bit towards
FNV.
But yeah, no, so we've got a bit of a backbone there, so it's fine. I mean, if we just do the questions, we'll run through the questions in like freaking 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
And then how am I supposed to reach the 1 hour? The 1 hour minimum. You mentioned just before we started that you actually ran a podcast of your own. So
I did.
If you'd be willing to talk about it, what was it about? How long did you run it? All the fun stuff.
So, I actually don't remember exactly the name of my podcast.
Oh.
It was something really silly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember it. I know I have recordings of it on my computer. But it was a VR chat podcast when after my fighting game community, like my fighting game community phase, I became variety and then moved on to VR chat. VR chat, I got pretty known there. I got pretty like well tamed with everyone there. I got in all the good circles. And that's what kind of led me to get to know everyone. And thanks to that, I decided, hey, I'm going to open a podcast that's really stupid. Like the entire premise of it was not even asking questions too much, was get to know the people, but I'd ask them like the silliest, stupidest questions, like what's your opinion on like breastfeeding adult men? Like it was that type of stupid fucking question. And it derails so much off topic that we would sometime end up talking about such random shit that has nothing to do with VR chat or VTubing or anything. It was just like, really silly questions. And it'd get like a lot of traction because I'd bring like my stupid friends over. I'd like, I remember my VR chat friends, that were also streamers. I'd DM them, yo, bitch, want to get on my podcast? And they'd be like, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
and I'm
sure,
like, okay.
why not?
They don't even ask. What I like about my friends and my connection with my friends that I've made, like even on Heroes VTubing, I don't even need to like explain to them what my idea is. They know it's a stupid idea. They just were like, okay, we're in. Fuck it, whatever.
I can't say the same. Usually with me, with the outreach, like same I did with you, where it's like, hey, I've got this show that I want to do, that I'm doing. you want to be a guest on it, this is what it is. If you've got questions, please ask. Here you can check out here at fnv.cod.co. By the way, guys, go check it out. Where you can see the previous episodes, links to everything and all that.
So formal. I literally have you seen that video that I made a while ago, getting like 35 plus VTubers to say literally the word penis? That was 8.
I have not. No.
Have texted over like 50 VTubers friends that I have. I've even had people on Twitter send me that, and I would just text them, "Hey, don't ask. I just need you to send me a voice line of you saying the word penis."
All right, let me quickly just mute pause the music.
It is the only thing.
I was about to say it.
Oh, my bad.
Penis.
Thank you very much. I'll be adding it to the compilation.
My pleasure. My absolute pleasure.
Fuck yeah.
You didn't even need to ask.
I just really want to be included next time, you know?
I do,
just
yeah. Like, damn, feeling left out here. Granted, we weren't friends back then, probably, so, you know, that's fair.
Get in the car, loser. God, fucking, what was it? Yeah, I got like so many of my VTuber friends to just say the word penis, and it was fucking silly as shit. I made a compilation and I posted it on Twitter. I am the master of bad ideas. I like to imagine myself. Like when I first joined the community, in the VTubing community, as Suriza Kiri, everyone knew me as that silly, stupid fucking dolphin that would literally have the weirdest and dumbest ideas.
I knew you as that, yeah.
What kind of other motherfucker would come up to other VTubers, content creators, right? People, you know, they're respected. They have a lot of viewers. They watch. They do content. They sit down. They actually work professionally. Nah, this one fucking stupid dolphin.
This fucking dolphin just comes into my DMs asking me to send him a voice note of me saying penis.
Yeah, no, my content is literally like the absolute silliest, I want to say, you could find on the VTubing community, and I think it's quite unique.
Yeah, I think no, that's great. That's a great content creator fucking mindset right there. It's like, dude, just stupid shit, because people love stupid shit.
They do love stupid shit.
Like, I mean, you saw how many people responded saying penis.
Oh yeah. It's not even that. Content creators love to have fun.
Yeah.
And I don't aim to just please the viewers themselves, because yes, you know, pleasing viewers is the content creator's job. But in the end of the day, I want to have fun and have other people have fun, no matter who they are.
That's the most important part.
Creators, yeah. I'll text them and be like, yo, want to do some stupid shit? All right, sure. And I invite them to make sure that they're in on whatever's happening. Because the amount of VTubers that love just being silly and dumb is hilarious. We would hang out off stream. I've made so many friends in the VTubing community. It's kind of fucking insane.
Dude, we're literally all fucking anime characters on people's screens. Of course we're insane. Of course we're fucking in love with doing stupid shit.
Off stream, dude, I just sit there with friends. Like, the people I've met in VTubing, 99% of them, I consider them my friends. And I don't like to look at VTubing as a business. I don't like to look at it as a way to grow as like a content creator. I like to see it as a way to grow as a person and become more aware of my surrounding, become more connected with people, and
open-minded.
It's a good way. Open-minded too, as well, because I've like, again, I've like come from a country, like this is basically quote unquote a third world country. I've come from a country, for instance, this is a topic that's really interesting for a podcast.
Yeah.
I'm going to admit to a mistake that I've made in the past, because I'm, of course, not too proud of it, but I do admit to it. I didn't know too much about LGBT, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'll admit that too.
I'm very straight, and I came from a country that doesn't really like put a note on it. Like, we don't really talk about it much. It's not very known here.
Yeah.
And I made a mistake on Twitter when I posted about something where I was like talking about how I was getting slandered for being straight, right? But I didn't understand that it was that much of a joke. And I was accidentally not putting myself in the shoes of people who are genuinely getting attacked for like their sexuality.
Yeah, I see.
Right? I'm not proud of it, but I will admit that it was my fault and it was a mistake.
Yeah.
Now, I've gone...
But you've gone
thanks
past
to
it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of motherfucker that if I make a mistake, I'll say, whoops, my bad, I apologize. I don't
No need
want to
for
make
drama.
It's not even drama. No need for a twit longer. You just apologize for the honest mistake. Because you didn't know.
Again,
and that's what
we had we had something happen. Was it 2 weeks ago with Sare and that whole drama?
Yeah.
And so many times the dramas, it's just like, dude, just admit mistakes. Fucking apologize sincerely, and shit can be done with, and you can get past it, learn from it, go from it.
Absolutely. And that's literally why I think, like, of course, I have people who don't like me in the VTubing community. That's like, it's a business mindset. People, like, it's if you go to work, not everyone's gonna like you. Fuck it, whatever.
And you're not gonna like everyone at work either.
Fucking course. But I like to admit that I'm one of the like most real motherfuckers out there in the VTubing scene, and that's why people respect me so much. Because I don't care. I say what's on my mind, and I'm honest about what I think. If I make an honest mistake, I apologize, and then people know that's real. Because you don't need to oversize an apology for it to be accepted. You need to be honest.
Yes.
And that's what people love, honesty.
Yeah, don't make a fucking 20-minute long apology video.
That's stupid. If I never do that, I've literally made this a goal with myself. If someone one day tries to cancel me publicly with a doc, right? Till it's not, of course, some fucked up shit, because then that'd be fucked. But I'm not a bad person, so I don't really care. I don't imagine that would happen ever.
No.
But if someone tries to cancel me over something really stupid, I will literally make a doc myself showing worse shit that I've done.
Oh,
like one-upping.
One-upping them and canceling yourself more. you make a YouTube video, the truth about Suriza Kiri.
It's not even like a joke. I will genuinely, if someone tries to make a stupid fucking doc about me and genuinely believes that these things are worth quote-unquote canceling someone over, I will myself create the better doc to like put myself even worse in that situation, so people know that, hey, I'm a VTuber, but I'm not gonna follow the stupid Hall Live rules. I came here to have fun, and I didn't come here to be slandered and like pushed away from a community which I found to be like a home. I'm going to set my foot down and let you know that, hey, this is my fucking turf. You don't like it, you can fuck off.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect.
And that's what matters, dog. That's what matters.
Yeah.
I appreciate people who are honest and real with themselves.
I mean,
I'd
like to consider myself as being quite real too. Like, I don't, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I don't hide behind like a persona or whatever. There's no specific persona behind my model or anything. I'm just me. The reason I chose to be a demon and whatever is just like, demons are cool. I like horns.
Fuck yeah.
And actually, there is something that kind of relates to what we talked about earlier. So, do you know Lucifer, the Netflix series?
I have not watched it, but I know it.
Okay, well, Maze in there is a demon, and in I think there's like 3 or 4 episodes in the whole fucking thing. I finished it last week somewhere. There's like 4 episodes in the whole thing where there are spots where she speaks in the demon language called Lilum, and she speaks Afrikaans.
Really?
Yes.
Wait,
Like,
that's fucking sick.
in one of the scenes, spoilers for like season 5, I think. In one of the scenes, I'm not gonna explain too much. She says, the caption says in Lilum, at my command, brothers and sisters, and I can hear that she says in Afrikaans, op my bevel, broers and sisters. Except we think that she's not actually Afrikaans, because it doesn't entirely make sense, because she said broeders instead of broers.
Broers?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like okay, well, see, here's the thing about Afrikaans, and that I fucking hate. A lot of the R's are rolled. I can't do that. I've been learned, but I can't.
Bitch.
So if I say let me think. Okay, so crack, you know, like a crack in the floor or wall or something. That would be a crock. But that R, there's an R after the K, and it should be like a crock, basically. But I can't. I'm still working on the R's. Yeah, I'm still working on the R's, and it has to be like rolled. Like, can you do that?
So a cock.
No, not a cock.
Croak.
Kind of, yeah, basically.
I do roll my R's quite often, yeah.
Yeah, I can't. And I fucking hate it.
I grew up in languages which roll their R's quite often, so I kind of had a good learning curve to get that.
And you know what's the worst thing? Do you know what's the worst thing? The fucking, you know how Lisp has an S in it for people who lisp, so they can't say the fucking word. So then it's like lisp.
Lisp. Yeah.
The word in Afrikaans to say that to describe that you can't say the R's is bray. There's an R in it.
Bray.
Bray. It's fucked up.
That's amazing,
dude. It's fucked.
I love Afrikaans.
It's so fucked up. It's just like the word stutter. If somebody has a stutter, do you know how difficult stutter is to pronounce for them?
Hell.
Like it could, they could struggle saying stutter like stutter, and it's fucked. And I'm not making fun of people who stutter. I'm fucking accusing the people. I'm accusing the people who made these words of being dicks.
Oh mate, you should hear the full sentence in French, which you literally just say ton 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 ton, which means your uncle's tuna mowed the lawn. Ton 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 ton, and that makes complete sense to me.
That makes me think of there's this one poem in Mandarin that I think it's Mr. Shi and the 10 Lions or something like that, where it's like it's the whole poem is just she 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 she. Yes, exactly.
I know a bit of German as well, which is really interesting.
Oh, du kannst Deutsch
one of my exes. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Yes.
Sie sprechen keine Deutsch.
Hallo, mein Name ist Jesse. Wie geht es dir?
Mein Name ist Zarastro.
Oh, gut, gut. Und dir
Bist du gut?
Und dir gut.
Wow.
Fucking, I know how to say. let's see if you understand this. Willst du mit mir schlafen?
Nein.
Scheiße. So that means will you sleep with me in German?
I know.
Fuck.
I can translate that directly to Afrikaans as well. So, willst du mit mir schlafen? Schlafen would be, wil jij met mij slapen?
Bro, did you like spin on your bike or something? What the fuck was that?
What? Wil je met mij slapen?
Say that slowly.
Wil jij met mij slapen?
Wil jij met mij slapen?
Wait, maybe if I type it out for you, maybe. Wil
type it out for
me. Oh, there we go.
Wil je met mij slap?
I fucking love it. Wait, I need to
Mate,
I need to get some words. Wait, I want to get some words that I want you to read in
oh, fuck off, you're gonna make fun of me, you
that
cunt.
one.
Give her.
Javier.
Javier?
It means God.
What the fuck is that?
it's okay, so let me go.
Geweer. Geweer.
There.
Ik het weer zugese die hondenkost te geven.
Ik dacht ik het veel gezegd om die hondenkost te geven.
To YouTube, bitch.
I love it.
I know like so much small shit in different languages. I only know like 3 languages fully, like to the point.
And that's English,
For
French,
instance, I noticed
and
I love you
Hebrew.
in yeah, English, French, and Hebrew. I noticed I love you in German.
Ich liebe dich.
Ich liebe dich auch.
Jag älskar
That made
dig.
you say it, bitch.
Jag älskar dig.
Yeah.
That's in Swedish. That's just I love you in Swedish. Jag älskar dig.
Jag älskar dig.
Ski-
Fuck.
Suki.
I stare you. Okay, let's move to
Let's
questions.
let's move back to the questions. We've been derailed so much. So Jesse, let me ask, what were your biggest inspirations or influences in your design?
In my design, I thought
You can say, well, yeah, that's the next question. You're jumping ahead of the script. But you can say both about like your previous design as, you know, that fucking dolphin, or now as the Kraken. I love how you went from a Kraken's food probably to the Kraken itself.
I just ate myself, you know.
Yeah,
Had
easy.
a little snack.
Some self-war.
So yeah, what inspired my old design was literally just because I'm really into fashion, and I really wanted to get into VTubing. I actually had a design of a VTuber even before that one.
Oh shit!
That was before I had a Twitter made for VTubing itself. And it was a 3D model that one of my friends drew and cut for me and even rigged.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and it was amazing. It was a super gift. But I haven't used that one in a while. And so the dolphin is literally just because I'm really into fashion, and I asked my friends and of course paid them to help me like create a new character. I sent them like random assets, like the chain around the stomach. I sent them the fucking
jacket, the collar,
the jacket, yeah,
the belts on the pants.
What's the jacket called? It's a crop top. There we go.
Oh,
it's a crop top.
That's the shirt.
And I sent them the crop top, the pants, the shoes, the hair. The hair actually from the dolphin was inspired by N from Pokemon Black and White.
Oh,
if you know who that is, yeah. I could show you it later if you want, and then you'll see what I mean. But in all of that was basically it, and that character was supposed to represent me and my design choice and everything. A lot of time has passed, and I've genuinely just decided against keeping that character because of multiple reasons, which I don't really want to talk about on a talk show, but it's nothing too serious. It's mostly just things personal.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
It's nothing bad. It's nothing bad, yeah.
Okay. I mean, you said if there's anything bad, you'll put it in that Google Doc. So, well, we can
definitely, dude.
We can just wait.
Yeah, just wait till doc. So the Suriza thing is actually one of my friends and I. We were talking about his name is Oswald. He doesn't even know that he influenced mostly this design.
Wait, Oswald,
we were just talking about
the thief?
Yeah, Oswald VT.
Oh yeah, I know him.
We were just in a call,
actually kind of been planned to get him on the show as well at some point.
He's amazing. You should.
If you can help me with that, if you can vouch, because Sefi told me that when I invited her, she asked in the Goofy Discord or something. She was like, "Hey, does anybody know this guy? Is he like cool?" And Bob's vouched for me. He was like, "Yeah, I've been on the show. It's good. Guy's legit."
It's fine. I would be a rude cunt as well if it was a rude cunt show, because I fucking love these type of shows. Where was I at? Oh yeah, Suriza. But yeah, Oswald, he gave me a really good idea of a tattoo that was like snakes and then tentacles and all that shit. And I was like, you know what? Fuck the tattoo idea. I'm gonna make myself literally like the Yakuza aura. And have Kraken like tentacles all around me, and keep the dancer smile, and then keep the choker. I don't know if you can see the choker as well.
I can see the choker
it's the
very
same
clearly.
as the old one. The bracelets are actually still on this character, just not drawn in this drawing. The crop top and everything is mostly my style, and I just went for yellow because I really like yellow, and a high up ponytail to just keep the long hair style.
Basically, I mean, hey, I also got a high ponytail up here.
Yeah, ponytails are. I'm actually in a ponytail right now, IRL.
Me too.
My hair is really long.
Me too. I've got long hair as well. I've actually got it braided. Like kind of Viking style. I can show you after stream.
Oh fuck
I don't have qualms. I can show you my hair after stream and shit. That's a VTuber exclusive, guys. Chat, you'll never get to see my face.
I'm so excited.
Oh my.
See it.
Live doxing now.
Oh boy. But yeah, that's like basically everything, really.
For that yeah, design. That's cool. I do really like your color scheme, though. I must say, the bright yellow, I dig it.
Thanks, bitch. I made it myself.
Thanks, bitch. I'm a bitch now. What the fuck?
That's the way I talk to people. I apologize. Oh my god.
Hey, no worries, man. I talk like that to people too.
What was the next question? I really want
the next question. Okay, well,
really
the next question, the one that you jumped the gun on, or should I say, the one that you, if I translated it directly, op die geweer gespamd. Actually, no, that doesn't work. Jump the gun does not work in Afrikaans. What is an Afrikaans saying for that? Like putting fucking the horse before the cart, basically. Is it the I don't know.
Technical issues?
Do you know what an idiom is in Afrikaans? Like the word itself, idiom.
No, I don't. I don't know shit about Afrikaans. I just know my aunt lives there.
You're gonna hate it.
Like in South Africa.
You're gonna hate the word. Gezegde.
Okay. Gezegde.
Yeah. You spell it like this.
Gezegde.
Gezegde.
Jeez, how is it g?
Because it's a g. It's not. You just pronounce it like a German ch.
No, the fuck it doesn't. That's stupid.
How do you mean?
Dumb. It's silly.
No, see, if we want the g sound, like in golf, we'll add an h after it, like that. Golf.
What? That's silly.
Because golf
that
without
I believe that it would be like golf.
Because golf without the H is golf, and that means wave. Like at the beach.
What the fuck? That's silly.
It's a fucked up language. It's a mixture between
I
German,
my
Dutch,
language is gonna
English.
be normal.
Nah, fam. Afrikaans is a mix between German, Dutch, and English, and I think it's got some French influences. It's got some Indonesian influences because Rainbow Nation. It's got some Indian influences, Malaysian as well, because we've got a whole
y'all just
group.
Copied off everyone's homework.
No, everybody skipped on class and worked on the homework together, and everybody failed the test. That's what happened. That's what happened because Afrikaans started in the Cape Colony, which is I'm in Cape Town, so you know it's like Cape Colony had the Dutch. There were a lot of African tribes as well, like the Xhosa, the Zulu, all of the other ones, like the others, all the others. There are so many. We've got 11 official languages here.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Fun times.
Fucking insane.
Only 2 of them are of European descent. The other 9 are all African languages.
Oh my god.
And I can't speak one of them.
Damn.
I know what grandma is in Xhosa. It's Gogo. That's all. That's all.
Gogo.
That's grandma. That's all I remember. But yeah, okay. So I'm sorry, I went on a tangent again. So
okay.
To the question that you jumped the gun on.
What was it? Yeah.
So what were your inspirations or influences? No. What inspired you to become a VTuber? There we go. That's what I have on the script. What or who? Who or what inspired?
Do you mind if I change that question to what inspired me to be a streamer in general?
Oh, yes.
Okay, awesome. Because that is a better story than VTubing. Because I was just like, oh, VTubers are cool. Okay, Pog.
I mean, you were already in VR chat before.
Yeah, and then I
So
just
it kinda
found
makes
out about
sense.
VTubers. I was like, yeah, that's literally it.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I can use my VR chat avatar outside of VR chat. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, literally, that was actually just it.
Oh,
but
damn.
my actual streaming, like entering experience was,
Oh, yeah?
I bought My Hero Academia, My Hero One's Justice for the first time, really back in the day. I think a week before I started streaming it.
Oh.
I was just playing randomly because I really enjoyed the game. It was fucking like so long ago. And I remember at some point I played against a guy that his name was twitch.tv/mexmix_, right? I'll never forget him. Mexmix was one of the big streamers when I first entered. He had like the 20 viewer check mark and all that shit. It was really, really nice to watch his stream sometimes. And I'd beat his ass every single time without fail. I was literally the only player that he could not beat. Right? And after that, I was like, you know what? He can stream. Why shouldn't I start streaming? Yeah, why shouldn't I do this and start streaming it as well? The first day that I started streaming, I racked up to like 8 average viewers on the first day of my streaming experience. And I remember it maxed up to like 12. And I was so proud of myself. I was like, wow, I should start doing this a lot more. And I started daily streaming to the point where I would have up to 40 to 50 viewers casual per stream without a problem.
Holy shit.
Yeah, the game sadly died, so my community kind of dispersed and everything, and I've kind of moved everything. I'm basically restarting everything from here on out.
Yeah.
I've had experience though in that field, and that thing has led me to like get more known into Twitch, because like I got to know other streamers from that game, like Alex Zensei, Neruyo, or whatever his name was, and like other big streamers that from that fighting game that were on the same competition as I was. But for some reason, like literally within a week, I overtook all of them, and I felt so bad. But it also felt nasty because I remember a few streamers that were a lot smaller and not like really the base of the game were very clout chasing, and it was kind of disgusting to play with.
Oh,
it didn't feel good. It didn't feel real. It didn't feel like it was a game. It felt like it was a business.
Yeah,
you know,
it felt like they were using you to grow.
Exactly, and that's what really I
Yeah.
And that's why I'm kind of glad now I'm back to being kind of a small streamer. I don't average too many viewers nowadays, but I know that if I actually put in the time and effort to like branch myself like that, I just don't care for it. I really just don't care for it. It's like, mate,
you like having a small audience, a small-ish audience, so that you can just you know, interact with them.
I would actually prefer to have a larger audience, but I just don't want to put in too much effort and work into being a streamer. Even though I love being a streamer, I adore being a streamer. It's my favorite thing in this goddamn world. But it's not something I want to force to become a career. I want it to just happen.
Yeah.
Someone found a funny clip. Shit, he posted it to YouTube. All right, shit, it got 1 million views. God damn, people. Who the fuck is this guy? He's funny. I don't give a fuck, mate. I'm doing this for the shits and giggles. I will never take streaming too seriously to the point where I want to live my life only from streaming.
Yeah.
I enjoy it, but it's definitely always going to be a hobby. I will make it a job if I can. But again, I will never change for popularity. I don't believe in changing for popularity. That is stupid.
So
it's easy.
Now that you've said that,
now
that you've said that, let me ask your opinion on something that might be a bit controversial. But what's your opinion on like companies like Niji and Hollow?
Niji and Hollow. So
and
Niji
others,
and Hollow,
if you
and others.
Yeah, and others. Just, you know, the biggest ones, I guess.
I'm actually really, I love talking about controversial topics. So if you have any more questions like that, I would love to answer.
I don't have any on my mind right now.
Hey, you can always think about them while I'm answering.
Yeah.
But Hololive and Niji-sanji. Niji-sanji, I've seen a lot of stuff about Niji-sanji, and I've heard a lot of stuff about their application system and how it's not the best to get into. You have to have like kind of recommendations to be able to get in.
Yeah.
For Niji-sanji. And it's not amazing because they don't actually give auditioners a chance to get to like. I get that they're a multi-millionaire company, and I get they have multiple applications, but why set up applications if you're not going to even look at them? I get that it's traction, but it's not the correct traction. If you want the correct traction, you need to work on your stars, on your creators. You need to put more effort into your creators other than trying to grow the community from the applications themselves and from the company itself.
Yeah.
You need to let the creators that control what the future of your company is do that for you, and need to put time and effort into them. Hololive is one that I really respect because they are genuinely putting a lot of effort into their creators and into branching their creators into the world of like IRL and outside of IRL and VTubing and all that shit. They genuinely put a lot of work and time into them. With
I agree,
Sanji, from what I've noticed, it's almost nothing.
I agree, but on the Hololive point, I also disagree on one point. Hollow Stars.
Hollow Stars is ignored, and I'm really pissed off about that.
Yeah.
Hollow Stars is amazing.
Hollow Stars is amazing. I've been in the boys' streams a bunch of times. Astrolada is one of my favorites. I've spoken to him in the stream multiple times. He's learning English just so that he can speak to his overseas viewers. Because his streams, even though he streams like mainly in Japanese, he's got like so many English viewers as well. It's like 50-50 basically between English and Japanese. And there's always like live translators as well. And it's just, I hate how Hololive, well, or rather no, Hololive, not Hololive, Hollow Stars, how Cover Corp handles Hollow Stars, because they just don't get traction. And when I saw they opened, auditions for Hollow Stars EN, I was fuming, because I'm like, dude, I mean, at the same time, maybe with an English mail branch, they'll invest more in the others, but still, I was not happy with them because it's like, no. Nijisanji opened mail auditions on the same day. I can go to Nijisanji because they handle their mails better than Cover Corp does.
I do want to say something about that though. So if you look at it from like, not from a emotional standpoint, not from a like, that's fucked up what they're doing to them standpoint.
Yeah.
If you think of it as a company, right? And you think of yourself as the leader of that company, would you put the time and effort and actual finance into something that you see just isn't working?
I guess looking at it like that,
that's what makes sense. The traction that Hollow Stars get is not as great as Hololive. And again, I stand by this. Female VTubers, male VTubers, non-binary VTubers, everyone are the same. If you put in the time and effort, you will grow. There is no easier task. There is no because you're this gender, you're going to be better.
Yeah.
You need to be respectful of everyone. You're trans, non-binary, like female, male. You will grow if you put in time. I don't agree with all these arguments that are like, oh, if you're a female, you'll grow easier. No. But to that, I must say, in Hololive, the female like side of Hololive is always succeeding more because they have a lot of male like viewers. Yeah. They have a lot of male viewers that simply want their attention. We all know how we call those. And since since that popularity is not as known in the female world to like male creators, that's why Hololive is a lot more successful than Hollow Stars.
Yeah. Although I do also feel like while you say that yes, the fact that, you know, if something isn't showing results that much, you're gonna invest less into it. I also feel like it's because they invest less into it as well.
Exactly. That
It's like
grow.
it's a cycle. It's not prospering, so it's not growing, and it's not growing because you're not supporting it. It's just a dying plant.
No, definitely. I do know what you mean, and I do agree with that as well. Because if you don't put in the time and effort into something that like you don't see answers, like you don't see results from, it won't grow. And then you'll be like, this is really not showing results. And then it just won't get a chance to grow.
Yeah, but I mean,
But
like
at the same
I
time-
had a point like that last year, before my 1-year anniversary. So I think it was around September, August. My growth kind of just absolutely fucking died. I was down to like, I think I got like the number. I'm number obsessive. I know I shouldn't be, but I am. I tell people don't look at your analytics, but I do it myself.
It happens with most creators. I'm also faulty of it.
Yeah, but so back then I had to go on a hiatus because 1, I had a lot of work. 2, I had to finish rigging this model that you see now. And also I was just feeling burnt out and demotivated because my subscriber count on YouTube wasn't going up. It was like +5 in the last 28 days. And then when I came back after the break, the growth was just a lot better. Right now it's telling me, what is it, +62 in the last 28 days, which is the highest that it's ever been. So it's like, just keep going, basically.
You're certainly doing something.
I'm doing something, right? I think it's the show. It's gotta be the show. The fact that I'm getting other people on as well, it's gotta be.
What's also true is that I'm a streamer on Twitch. I have like 7.5k followers. That doesn't mean shit.
No.
It doesn't mean shit because like barely 10 people watch me, 8 people watch me, 5 people watch me.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've got 440 subs here on YouTube, but in most streams it's like, you know, average playback rate or views is like between 50 to 100. So it's like there are a lot of times in the streams when it's just, you know, you're just sitting here speaking into the void. You don't know if someone's watching because they haven't said anything or something. You're just sitting here for 4 hours playing Red Dead Redemption 2 on fucking shitty graphics because your PC can't run it properly.
And what I think is one of the best traits to have as a streamer when you can do all of that is let yourself speak to the void. Like I personally, I don't care if someone's just speaking in my chat or not. I will constantly, and you can go on my streams and check that, I am constantly talking. There is never a downtime. I'm always commentating about something or talking about my day.
I try my best.
Talking about something.
I try my absolute best, but I know that there are some points where I'm busy, like just riding the fucking horse, and then just like I just go silent because I'm just like, I'm just enjoying this horse ride on this road, sprinting on my big ass giant of a horse that makes normal sized horses look like ponies.
I get that, honestly.
Yeah. So it's like that happens, but most of the time, most of the time it's just like, you know, if you're busy with a story heavy game, you can commentate on the story. If you're busy with say you're playing Apex or whatever, you can like still speak. You can speak your mind as you're playing the game, as thinking like, okay, I don't play Apex, so I can't really commentate on that. But say I'm streaming CS:GO and we're playing on Mirage or something, and it can be like I'm playing here mid. This guy's gonna peek in like 3, 2, 1. Bah. Oh, he didn't peek. Then okay. These people are probably gonna prepare an execute or something, care lowers, care palace, care apps, all that kind of shit. Just fucking. If you don't play CS:GO, all of that went all of your head.
Like here's a tip from me to you, right? I've done content creation for fucking years, and even before content creation, I would just do random stuff on my side for myself. Speaking your mind is like such an amazing way to train your brain to just speak out loud. Yeah. No matter what it is. Like you could be streaming Red Dead Redemption 2, for instance.
Yeah.
And you think the Lenny quest is fucking hilarious. You talk, you imitate, and you just Lenny! You like make voices.
I fucking loved it.
If you can make yourself laugh, that's what matters. You don't even have to make yourself laugh. Like I could just be like playing Elden Ring, right? Yeah. And I'd be like, oh fuck, this boss is actually so fucking hard. What if I tried this? What if I tried that? Maybe no, actually, that didn't work. Fuck, whatever. Okay, dude. Okay. And then I just keep talking.
I had that, yeah.
It's so useful. And it lets you create like a little subpar in your in your head to always know how to talk. There is never a downtime on talking. And it's really, really good to train that mind, especially if you're going to be a content creator, a live streamer content creator. If you're going to be a YouTuber, right?
And it's different.
That's different because on YouTube, you can edit and you can change stuff.
Yeah.
On Twitch, you are live. You are always live on stream. There's always a live reaction. And that's what some viewers don't really understand is that when they watch a clip, the streamer won't have that energy forever, right? That the streamer will never have that same joke, that same energy that made you laugh the first time. They will be capable of it, but they'll never be able to get it.
Yeah, it's like when you like if you watch, say, Jacksepticeye videos, he's you know he's known for like being extremely high energy and all that, but it's like if he streams, he said himself he can't keep that extreme high energy that he has for the videos like throughout the whole fucking day or whatever. What?
Yeah.
What was that?
That was my mic. I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, no worries.
They do like a big.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, my apologies.
Luckily, don't worry. I've got a clip guard on the stream, so it was louder for me than it was for stream.
Thank fuck.
Yeah, but yeah, no, streaming versus making videos is completely different. Like I've done both.
100%.
I mentioned how I used to do content creation back in 2018. So the reason why my debut date is on the 29th of October is because the 29th of October 2018 was when I uploaded my first video. You can't find them anymore. They're unlisted. Well, I guess you can find them then, but they're unlisted. And I was making videos, I think it was weekly, sometimes twice weekly, for about 3 months until January 1st, 2029. That one. 2019. Fuck. And dates.
Wait, 29? Oh shit.
2029, yeah.
That's crazy.
That's long. That's a long time.
That's a long fucking time.
That's long. Yeah, that's 11 years. Fuck me. Imagine. But yeah, so I know how it is editing videos and cutting down like 2 hours worth of content down into like 20 minutes. And there's a big difference. You don't get that same energy from a 20-minute YouTube video in 2 hours or 4 or 8, or depending on how long you stream.
That's
and
true.
also, if you fuck up, you fuck up. There's no going
100%.
back. Can't edit that shit out.
What's also true is there is no downtime on a YouTube video because you're always fixing it for that video to be perfect to what you enjoy making and what you want your content to be. With streaming, there is always going to be a downtime for your brain to rest and for your like thoughts to collect again and for your way to process what's happening, because I'm sure you've recorded gameplay or some shit like that off stream and you know how sometimes it goes dead quiet. You don't even know what to say. You just don't even know what's happening.
I recorded,
and that's like
now that you mentioned that,
best thing.
Now that you mentioned that, I recorded a video that I initially planned on releasing on Halloween last year. I played Night Delivery. And my audio got fucked. It only kept my mic audio. Game audio was gone.
Oh no, mate.
Yeah. So
know that.
yeah. I had to scrap that video. So instead, I played a different game called ota-p, and that was also I played it for like 50 minutes and then I finished it and I edited it down to 15 or less. And it's just there's just so much silence and stuff, even though I tried speaking the whole time, because streamer mindset of speaking for the whole fucking 50 minutes. But yeah, there are lulls definitely in the commentary.
I can tell you, even like as a like from personal experience, what also helps a lot with the constant thought, like rolling and constant like talking and everything. I'm coming from a DM like perspective. I'm a dungeon master in my D&D campaign with my friends, and I have to create constant creative ways to continue
your players.
what's going on. To make the world always more interesting and always more alive and always more real to them.
You got to put on different voices, describes things differently, all that. My brother's been recently starting to DM stuff. He ran a small little adventure for me and my mother, which is currently on pause because he's got university stuff, and he's got another campaign that he started with some friends of his. But yeah, so yeah, I know how it is, and that's my only experience with D&D.
D&D's fucking amazing, mate. It's literally, it's so fun, especially as a player.
I just gotta find the right people.
Be stupid. As a player, you get to be so dumb. It's so funny.
I play as a bard with 20 charisma.
So you fuck. I see that.
Yep.
Jeez.
And he's a tiefling.
I used to play as a... That's actually a really funny story. I played as a paladin, right? And my DM, my first D&D campaign that I've ever had, not the one that I ran now because this is my second D&D campaign. The one that I played for the first time was my friend's Cruises, right? The one I mentioned earlier. And he made us roll D20s for our stats, not 46s, D20s.
Yeah.
I had a natural 1 in strength, and I had a natural 20 in constitution.
Hey, speak of Cruzy. Speak of the devil.
Cruzy, there he is.
Or rather, speak of the paladin.
I had, I think, 18 in dex, and I remember that I became a paladin that used a bow for the entirety of the campaign.
Because you couldn't afford to get close.
I literally could not fight anyone with like actual weapons because I was so goddamn bad at strength.
Did you, when you leveled up, did you put all of your points into strength just to get that up a bit?
Fuck no, of course I put them in dex. The fuck? I was at 1 strength. Why the fuck would I put it anywhere else?
Just to get it up a bit, so it's not minus.
So it's not worse, mate. I had so many spells as a paladin that needed a melee weapon to use. So I had to use daggers and shit, things that were dex based, so a scimitar to actually be able to fight.
I mean, to be fair, my strength as the bard is also pretty fucking shit, so I'm using a rapier.
I was a paladin! I'm supposed to be a tank, mate! I'm supposed to be a tank!
Meanwhile, a rat can sneeze on you and you'll die.
Dude, or mage, or sorcerer. I don't remember what class he was. He had more strength than me.
You were literally a twig.
When a fucking... Okay, when a Dobby... Literally a barbarian Dobby that is obsessed with socks has more strength than you, you know something's wrong.
Master gave Dobby a sock.
He had like 3 intelligence, I think. He was so strong. I'll literally never forget it, mate. It was fucked.
He just completely annihilated you, didn't he?
It's not even that. I wouldn't dare to fight him.
Master gave Dobby a sock. Now Dobby will take your arm.
Master will give Dobby a cock. Dobby was broken up and strong, but incredibly dumb, Lamel. Yeah, and then he gave him a hat, which made him so fucking smart.
Oh, shit.
And then, so we were looking at Dobby, and we were like, this motherfucker is now smart and strong. Like, what's happening?
They don't need you anymore. They don't need you anymore.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I wasn't even the brains. Honestly, my first campaign, if I'm being completely honest, it went horrible. Like, because I was the type of player that fell into the trap of, oh, my character would do this, so I should do this too. You know?
Yeah.
That's a common trap. And I made my character be a traitor, right?
Yeah.
But he wasn't doing too good at it, and then some shit happened with the role play, and then I became the annoyance of the group.
Oh shit.
Now, with that, I've learned how to not be in D&D campaigns.
Yeah.
So thanks to that experience, I know what not to do now. It was embarrassing still. I'm still friends with everyone that's in it.
Yeah.
But God, it's still embarrassing to fucking look back at.
Have you played with him again since?
I'm his DM now. I'm now Cruzy's DM.
Oh, how the turntables.
How the fucking how the student became the master and the master became the student. That's
Did you
right,
make him?
bitch.
Did you make him roll d20s for his stats too?
God no, I made him roll 46s.
Oh.
Because I'm not I'm not rude.
Oh.
We swapped basically.
My brother did a
Yeah.
thing with some of his friends, and he made them all roll d20s for stats.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm
He
so
got
scared for
a
you and
he
your
got a
friends.
4 in something, and that forced him to play as something. I don't remember. He told me this like 2-3 weeks ago. But yeah. That's just
Yeah, no. Fuck roll d20s for stats. That is the stupidest thing that I've ever seen in my life. Full offense, Cruzy. Fuck you. I'm sorry. I apologize, but fuck you. We
You'd
should
never
move
do
on
that
to a
again?
different point before we continue to talking about that. Yeah.
Alright, wait,
So what's the
before
next
we do
question on
that,
your list?
before we do
Yeah.
that, let me quickly take a break. Since we've already been here for an hour and 22 minutes, let me quickly do the mid. Usually I do this around 30 minutes in. But yeah, let me do the mid-roll ads and plugs and shit. So this episode of FNV is sponsored by no one. By me. Make sure you guys go check out Jesse here on Twitter and Twitch. Both of them are at Suriza Kiri, so that would be SURIZAKIA. Fuck. R-I. Forget the fuck in the middle over there. You'll find it. Links on screen in the description in the show notes. Make sure you go check out me. My stuff also in the description in the show notes. They've been in chat as far as I know as well. And if you want to catch up on the audio only episodes, which by the way, once again, last week's episode will be going live this week, Sunday, along with this one, because I missed the upload. So you'll get a double whammy release this Sunday. So if you want to go check them out on the audio only platforms, go check fnv.crd.co. I repeat, fnv.crd.co, so that you can find the links there. And if you're listening on the audio only platforms and you want to find the next live stream so that you can come ask my next guest your very own questions, you can find that link on fnv.crd.co as well. And I think that's all of the plugs that I need to do. Now we can continue. So, Jesse.
Yes.
Let me
That's me.
Okay, we've kind of asked these ones already or discussed them because they're all kind of content creation focused. So the next questions that I have are what keeps you going and keeps you motivated for making content?
Oh, wow, that's actually a really cool question. What keeps me going is just the enjoyment that I get from content creation, because I get to find I grew.
Jason's mic died. That sounded like a fucking Enderman dying. What the fuck?
I don't know, mate. I don't know what Mike sounds like whenever it comes back, but still. So it's a really interesting question because I grew up in a way, like in a way that my creativity wasn't always at use. Like I couldn't always be creative with the things that I do growing up. And content creation is literally the place where I can be as stupid, dumb, and fucking like idiotic as I want to be.
Yeah.
As I want to. Yeah. At first it was just me starting out with AMVs when I was really like small and I really liked rap music and then anime. And I just combined the two and I was like, fuck it, AMVs. And then I got into streaming because I was like, oh, I'm gonna be silly. I'm gonna play games.
I'm gonna do shit live.
Liking this. I was like, huh, people like this. I'm gonna keep going. And then I slowly, gradually build up communities, even though they constantly change and move on.
Yeah.
And they kind of swap out. I still enjoy the new viewers. I still enjoy the long-lasting viewers. I still enjoy the people who genuinely love what I do. And that's what keeps me going.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not big on other platform, I'm big on Twitch, and people enjoy what I make on Twitch, and that's what matters to me. You know?
Yeah. Now that you mentioned that, just how often do you stream now on Twitch?
I used to stream daily, but lately I've been not in the motivation set to really stream daily. I'm kind of trying to get back into it because, again, I'm a daily streamer. I do this daily.
Yeah.
And I've not been able to lately because I've had actually a lot on my plate IRL and with other shit. But I am really planning on coming back to daily streams. So that means I can stream more Elden Ring, I can stream more stupid shit on Minecraft, really stupid shit on fucking Binding of Isaac, just chatting streams, watching YouTube.
Hey.
Stupid ideas. Just stupid ideas is what is my thing.
I think I tuned into one of your streams when you were watching something on YouTube. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like something food related. A while ago.
I'm a very picky eater, so that'd be very unlikely.
It was
But
a
I
while
know
ago
it was
when you were
something.
still using the dolphin model.
God damn. Must have been something stupid. But no, like
Probably.
I'm right now probably gonna be streaming slowly, gradually, more and more. Because I know my community is finally like getting back together. Especially because, again, don't look too much at numbers, but they do mean a lot.
Yeah.
On Twitter, I've had a lot more presence on Twitter, and my Discord's a lot more active. So I'm imagining that my numbers on Twitch will be a lot more fluctuating from here on out. Especially now that I've found a good time to stream and times that actually work with me.
Yeah.
Because I used to stream at like 9 to 10 p.m. my time, at night, and now I can actually stream at like 12 p.m. to like 3 p.m. and people still watch and even watch more.
Yeah.
So that fits even more into my schedule because it means that like it's easier for me to get like daily content out because it's not like obstructing the times where I need to stream. Because for instance, I live still with my mom, right?
Yeah.
And
I
they're
mean, same
sleeping
here.
during the nighttime because they have work, right?
Yeah.
And I respect their sleeping. So for instance, I can't be real loud during the night.
Yeah.
So during the day, I get to be as stupid and loud as I want to be.
Same.
And that's what fits even more into my agenda.
Yeah.
Because then I can be even more energetic on streams and show even more of what I love doing.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, yeah, I can totally understand that. The want to stream, because I mean, we're in similar time zones. Actually the same without fucking daylight savings. But yeah, no. So the reason why FNV is usually in the night is, well, one, because Friday night VTubing just sounds better than Friday day VTubing or whatever. So, I mean, sounds better. And also, two, a lot of my guests are from America and from a time zone that's
Americans
behind
suck.
me. Agreed.
Fuck Americans. They stink like ass. Bro, I'll fucking stand by that. Fuck Americans. These stinky, stupid fucking time zones. Fix your time, idiots.
And
Sorry,
then we're not even speaking. Then we're not
hamburgers.
even speaking about the fucking measurements that they use. Unless you use those measurements as well. Do you use
Like
miles?
kilograms, mile? No, I
What
don't
do you
know.
use?
Fuck that.
You,
I use kilograms, kilometers, tons,
fuck
all
yeah.
that shit.
We're
Some good
Imperial
meters and
boys.
shit.
Yeah. No, not imperial. Metric. Fuck. They're imperial. And imperial just doesn't make sense to me. I fucking hate it.
Imperial. Have you ever heard of stones? That's the stupidest fucking thing for me.
That's
Fuck
apparently
stones.
a thing. Because apparently all stones weigh the same.
That's stupid. Fucking, what was I gonna say as well? Oh yeah. So when during the stream is like the Q&A part, because I'm like looking at your chat as well and those things.
We can do that
lot
now.
of questions.
I know. Yeah, we can do that now actually if you want. Because the other questions,
I mean,
usually, as I
yeah.
say, I usually do it at the end. So it's just like, what are your goals with VTubing, like, or content creation? And I guess you've already said that. So it's like, why do you want to make content? You've already said that. So yeah, we've basically finished it off. So we'll now open it to Q&A.
Right.
And we have gotten questions before or earlier. So
You
I'll
can
go
scroll
way
up
back
and
to the
just
top.
find first ones, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go way back up to the top. So I know DN asked somewhere, Where is it? No, it wasn't DN. It was HB Extreme. Why are you obsessed with cheese? Are you obsessed with cheese?
Of course, HP is here. So HP is a really old friend of mine that I've known for years, right? We met in VR chat. We've been really close friends ever since. I am literally obsessed with cheese. I remember I cried one day because string cheese. I was super drunk.
Yeah.
And I wanted string cheese really badly, like really, really badly. And I thought we had some, so I went to go get it, and I couldn't find it. So I came back crying in VR chat. I was like, I couldn't get string cheese. And ever since that day, she's been clowning me because of how fucking genuinely sad I was because I didn't have cheese. I love cheese, man. Like, come on.
Hey, my father loves cheese too. He said when he was younger, when he was a young boy, his father said that he can have all the cheese he wants when he's older and buys it himself.
Well, that fucking sucked.
So now he's older and now he buys his own cheese, and it's like this. He buys 2 blocks of cheese. He'll buy 1 block and the other block. One block he'll say, okay, you can use this for your food, your grilled cheese sandwiches or whatever. You can use it in cooking to my mother or whatever. And then it's like, this block though, this is my block. I eat this block. This is mine. Don't touch it.
Yo, it went from singing to not even rhyming. You gotta really work on your singing, man.
No, I'm sorry. Hey, man, I was just making a reference.
God damn. But yeah, no,
I'll make up for it with a karaoke stream at some point.
God. So wait. So that was the question? That was it?
Why are you obsessed with cheese? So we got an answer there. You were drunk and you were genuinely sad that
I was so fucking
that you couldn't find string cheese.
Fucking cheese. Yeah.
Yeah. Darkwater asked, can you say bra?
Not bra, it's bra.
No, bra in Afrikaans is basically like dude.
Bra.
Like if you want to say, hey dude, how you doing? You can say, aweba, who's it?
Awera?
I'll type it out for you.
Okay, it's gonna be some stupid shit again. I'm gonna have to try and say it and then you're gonna make fun of me.
There you go.
Awebra, who's it?
Not how's it, who's it?
Who's it? Awebra, who's it?
Who's it? Oh ja, nou, dat is rustig is op. Dank je. En bij jou? Op is alles rustig daar zo.
Okay, you don't have to fucking flex it on me.
I mean, you could have responded in any other language that you fucking know. You know more than I do. Dark also asked, how often do we get sore throats?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is actually a question I get pretty often. I scream a lot. And I scream a lot, yeah, because I like to be vocal about things that I really enjoy, or if I'm really mad, I like to be vocal about it, or if it's just timing, comedic timing. We just like I don't get sore throats at all because my throat is really trained to deal with shouting. I don't shout stupidly, I shout collectively. Like it's I can't explain it how I do it. But I shout in a way that...
Can you do metal screams?
I was in a metal band for a while.
Oh, you were?
I was, yeah, when I was really young. And then I went... So I went from a metal band, and then I went to... what's that school singing thing? Choir. I went from fucking a metal band that I had with friends. We weren't serious, right? We were just like really stupid, like friends when we were like 13, 14. And then I moved to choir. And then in choir, I learned how to sing properly. I'm still shit, but you know.
Can you give us an example of how you would scream? Man, like scream fuck you. Scream fuck you.
It is 11:35 p.m. I'm either going to get the cops called on me or I'm going to get beat.
You know what? Fair point. Fair point. I'll just ask you in the morning.
I'll give you one tomorrow.
Hell
I'm literally like recording for you, mate.
Hey, I'm gonna make sure you stick to your word, yeah? I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna schedule a tweet directly after stream I'm gonna schedule
You know that one?
a tweet directly after stream, and I'll be like, "Hey, JC Kiri promised me that he'd show me his scream," and I'm gonna put it on Twitter so that people know.
No, but you know that song that goes like "Keep your pity for the weak," right?
Oh no, I don't.
It's a TikTok song that's lately been like popping up as a joke.
I'm
And,
not on TikTok.
Anyway, but no, yeah, that sound is something that I used to like practice, like nowadays. If I want to get back into it, I use it to like practice my vocal range once again because I've really not done it in a while. Nowadays, I just scream like a fucking idiot.
But I mean, at least you don't hurt your throat when you do scream, because that is very important. Like I've never actually tried learning
from screaming.
Yeah, like I've tried learning how to do metal screams and stuff, so I kind of know how to scream too. I just can't get volume, so when I do scream, I'm not doing it right. If I'm like screaming out of rage, I'm not doing it right, and I will hurt my throat.
It's all about there is I don't want to say some stupid shit, so I'm sorry if this is really bad.
Oh, you can.
But when you scream, you kind of like close the canal from air. Like, of air.
Yeah, you need to flex your larynx a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like there's a lot of technicality behind doing a screaming correctly without hurting your throat.
If you pop into my stream sometimes, solely not self-promoting here, but you'd see where like times where I scream, you can see the scream is like it's not a metal screaming because I've never had professional screaming. I've never had professional training, so it's just normal screaming. But you can tell that it's in a way that you can hear my lungs are squeezed and my throat is tight to make sure I don't hurt my vocal cords.
Yeah.
So it doesn't like, because when you scream, it like rattles, and then you don't want that to rattle too much to the point where it hurts.
Yeah, you need to keep the. I believe they call that the fry. The vocal fry.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to say shit out of my ass.
You need to keep the fry under control, because if you don't, that fry can damage your throat.
Yeah, I don't want to say shit out of my ass, so that's why I'm saying I'm not a professional. I'm not a trained professional. I was in a metal band, but we were literally just idiots screaming at one another while playing guitar and drums.
Hey, do you still? What did you do? Were you singing? Did you play guitar or drums? Ah, nice. We should form a metal band. You can do the singing. I'll play the guitar. We can get Emerson Key. We can get Emerson Key on guitar as well and singing.
I could try. I could definitely try.
Hell yeah. The VTuber V-Metal.
V-Metal.
V-Metal, that's the band name. TM. Nobody else playing that. TM, that's ours. TM.
Trademark.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first at 22:11 p.m. South African Standard Time on the 25th of March 2022. Claimed. Nobody else can use it. We're first.
So, okay, that was one Q&A. Is there anything more?
There was, I think, another question as well. Where was it? Well, Cruzy asked what language was that. Cruzy, the language that I was speaking was Afrikaans.
South African, right?
Not South African, Afrikaans.
Afrikaans, okay. Is there a difference between the two?
South African is not a language. South Africa is the country, but as I said, we've got 11 official languages. There's not one specific language. Afrikaans could probably be the official language of Cape Town.
I have no idea what the fuck that is, mate.
It's one of the 3 capitals. Yes, our country has 3 capitals. We've got Cape Town, Johannesburg, and Bloemfontein.
Wait, Cape Town looks amazing. What the fuck?
I know. Cape Town is amazing.
Oh my god, wait, this looks sick.
I'm assuming you're looking at Table Mountain and Greenpoint Stadium?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've been on Table Mountain a couple times, and I went to Greenpoint Stadium a couple weeks back to help my father film some major sporting event between schools. in my area.
God damn.
Yeah. No, Cape Town's nice. It's a pretty place. Prettier than Johannesburg and Bloemfontein.
Where I live, right? I live in an area mostly surrounded by desert.
Yeah.
So I remember our yearly trip back in high school. One of the early trips was to have a camp out in the desert. And that is like the most fun experience I think I've ever had in my life, because you go out and camp on sand and you go around and walk on the sand and you genuinely like have a full trip across like a desert with like other group mates and teachers and all that
camels?
shit. You sleep in tents. No, you don't have camels, actually.
No, you're on foot?
Yeah, on foot.
Holy
because it's
shit.
not like a huge trail. It's not like a huge trail. It's a
okay.
pretty small and tame trail. It's like 2 days, and then at the end there's like tents and everything, so you can stop and make your way back. During the night, what's also really cool about the desert is, and I fucking love it, during the day it's burning hot, right? But they tell you specifically that for the night you need to have like hot clothes and a lot of blankets.
Oh, yeah, because I know the night can get cold as fuck.
Oh, it gets so cold. It gets insanely cold. It is usually really
the desert is like a fucking a thermostat that has two options, positive and negative.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never in my life experienced really cold weather because I've lived in a really hot country most of my life, right? I've never seen snow, for instance.
I mean, same here. Same here.
Yeah. It gets like to, I'm going to use Celsius because I don't use Fahrenheit.
Neither do we.
gets
I wouldn't
like
understand Fahrenheit.
25 Celsius up to 32 Celsius pretty easily where I live,
Well,
right?
that's a nice little warm summer here.
Right? That's amazing. And the coldest I've experienced was 5 Celsius.
I think the coldest
was
I've experienced was like 9. Recently, it went down to like 7 or something.
So cold. It's like I can't handle it. And I remember
Same.
when we were in the tents when I was really, really young, we had blankets over ourselves. Like,
yeah.
I'm talking like you had a sleeping bag and then you put a blanket over the sleeping bag and inside a sleeping bag.
Yeah.
You make sure you had those heated sleeping bags, right? And you had those earmuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, those earmuffs, ear warmers.
Yeah.
And we were like 4 people in a tent.
All
and I
coming
remember
together.
Mine. No, we all had a big tent. We could have 2 or 3 people in, depends on the size of the tent.
Yeah.
Mine was exactly enough for me and my best friend back in the day. And let me tell you, my fucking tent it was just my side full of like blankets and everything. Like I was drowning in blankets. I woke up in sweat. It was so hot.
But it was
Luckily,
cold during the night.
Yeah, it was like perfect during the night, but during the morning, I was drenched.
How
to
cold did
literally
it get that night? If you remember.
I actually don't know. I don't.
Oh.
I literally do not.
No.
I just know it was really, really cold to the point where if I didn't have a heated like sleeping bag, earmuffs, and like 2 blankets, I genuinely would have fucking
I'd
freezed
from
to death.
frostbite. In positive temperatures.
It wouldn't have been that bad. It
No,
really
no,
wouldn't have
it
been
wouldn't,
that bad.
no.
It was really, really fucking cold.
Yeah. No, I feel you 100%. Also, Dark, you honestly have never seen snow or hail? No, I didn't say that. I've never seen snow personally, like in front of me. There is snow that falls on the mountains. Well, that's on the mountains. It's on the fucking horizon. It's like hundreds of kilometers away from here. I can see it there, but I've never had snow in front of me. And hail, I've had my fair share of hail. Don't worry.
Yeah, hail sucks. I've seen hail before.
Sucks ass. We once had a hailstorm, and the hail balls, the ice itself, was like fucking. They were like 1 centimeter to 2 thick. Like, think about that. 1 centimeter to 2, or 1 to 2 centimeters hail. Just a fuck ton of those just coming down. That's fucking scary.
You're reminding me, when I was sleeping for the first time I've experienced a sandstorm, right? sandstorms here
Hey, Tibbs,
are
welcome.
like the funniest thing that you could ever fucking imagine, especially because I used to live next to the beach.
Oh,
Because you go to sleep,
Yeah.
there's a sandstorm.
yeah.
You wake up,
Everything's covered in
Fucking-
sand.
dude, the roads are full of fucking sand. Like,
Better not sleep with an open window.
so many fucking like, this is literally something that we here do. We make sure that no matter what time it is,
Yeah.
if it's like during the day, we keep our we keep our windows shut
Hmm.
unless we watch the weather and make sure
Yeah.
that we can open it.
Yeah.
Because it gets so bad sometimes. We fucking like, I always have my window closed no matter what it is, or I have the mosquito net down
Yeah.
if I want to have some fresh air. I never in my life, from what I can know and remember, I have never had my window open while I was sleeping. Ever.
Which is good. Which is good.
Which is fucking amazing, luckily.
Because if you have forgotten it open, like my window's open right now, it's not been closed over the last couple of weeks because it's been so damn hot. And it's like, I can just imagine how if you were sleeping and your window was open, or you forgot it open and there was a fucking massive sandstorm, you wake up, you are covered in sand, your bed's covered in sand, everything else, your whole fucking PC is probably fucking dead because it's covered in sand and there's sand inside, because sand gets everywhere.
It gets everywhere. It doesn't like clamp up to like a mountain. It just like is actually so much sand on the floor. It's like a little layer, if that makes
Yeah.
sense, because it doesn't like mountain up. That's unrealistic. That's not true. But the streets, for instance, they get full of sand, and then you can see like the creeks and everything that go in between.
Yeah.
We literally have like specialized crews sometimes that
Clean
make
up the sand.
sure to clean up the sand.
Yeah. I mean, it's just
That-
like how in snowy places you get
Especially
people
when you
who drive the fucking, what's it called, the snowplow.
Yeah. But it's really hard to get sand out of cities. I actually don't know
Yeah.
how they do it. I just know that they do it.
They do it somehow.
Is it sandstorms or dust storms that cause lightning at ground level? I actually have no idea.
Have you ever experienced that?
I don't know what that means actually, lightning ground level.
I don't know either.
What the fuck?
What? I didn't ask the question. Dark asked the
Fucker.
question. What? I didn't ask the
But-
question. Dark asked the question.
It's a really interesting way to grow up in this country. That's the best way I can say it. Because of course I don't like to say what country I'm from because it gets a little political, and it gets like really annoying sometimes when I
Yeah.
get into it.
Yeah. Like I
think
know because we talked about it before stream, but
Yeah.
that's fine. And I'm usually fine with saying, yeah, I'm from Cape Town, South Africa, because, well, there aren't that many South African VTubers. Granted, we've almost gotten up to 50.
That's huge.
Yeah, over the last year, we grew like fivefold. Because I know that we were
Yeah.
only like 7-ish at the end of 2020.
50. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of cool. I actually haven't met many from where I live.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen any others either. Well, we both thought each other were Americans when we wanted to schedule times. I was like,
I knew some
so
Americans.
how would this work? And then it's like, oh well, you said, oh well, I'm this time zone. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? And then
It's my
and then
time.
when I said, wait, that's my time, you were like, wait, what? I thought you were
Wait.
American.
Why you American?
But I think I'll end it at that. We've gone on for quite a while, but this has been a very fun episode. So
Oh
I'm
shit!
not
How long has it been?
an hour and 50.
Oh shite! I didn't even notice. Fuck.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm not giving you my outro this time. You got the intro, I'm doing the outro. Fuck you.
Oh, what the fuck? The
So thanks
outro.
everybody for coming by and watching or listening to this episode of FNV. I have been your host Zarastro, and I thank my wonderful guest here, Suriza Kiri, aka Jesse, for joining me tonight. Make sure you all check him out in his socials. They're on screen in description and show notes. And make sure to subscribe here and so that you can get notified of the next episode. Also, if you're on audio-only platforms, check out the YouTube. If you're here, check out the audio-only platforms to catch up. Once again, I'll just say last week's episode will be uploaded together with this one. It'll be a double whammy. And yeah. So, with all of that said, thanks everyone for coming by, and I'll see all of you guys in the next episode of FNV. But until then, do you want to say it? Do you want to do my closer?
No. I just want to
Here's
say
my closer.
something.
Oh, what do you want to say? Go.
Say one thing.
Go.
I appreciate you're the only motherfucker that can say my name properly, Suriza.
Well, I was gonna say Suriza, but then I heard you introduce yourself as Suriza. So you know what? And people say my name wrong all the time. So I feel ya.
Okay. So what do I have to say? I have to say this. Oh yeah. Ciao for now.
Wait, no. Let me just. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see all of you guys in the next episode of FNV. But until then,
right now.
Yeah.
Oh. Ciao for now. Bye.
Ciao, everyone.
God damn.
Sun goes down, our spirits free. Nothing left but our energy. Take my hand, we can go and see a world unknown. Come explore with me. Explore with me.